Hanoi, a sprawling capital of Vietnam. With a population over 8 million people living in 12 districts, it might be quite tricky to choose the one to settle in. Where are the best accommodations? Where is the best food? Which district is the most comfortable to live in? Well, in this video I'll tell you about the one I chose for myself, the one that is arguably the best to live in Hanoi. So let's start with some information about this district. It is located in the northern part of the city, around Ho Tai Lake. Tay Ho district officially appeared on the maps of Hanoi only in the 90s, and since then has been rapidly developing. A place which used to be a fishing village has now turned into a quite popular residential area. Despite its rather big size, Tay Ho feels really cozy. There is a strong sense of community and everyone seems to know each other. It is a purely residential area with very few business centers, but with loads of cafes, bars and restaurants. Talking of which, Tay Ho is famous for its international restaurants. At the same time, there is not so many places with traditional Vietnamese food. For this, it is better to go to the old quarter. Having said that, there are a few nice places with local food, just probably not in as big variety as in old quarter. It is a very nice and chill place to live, but there is another reason for its popularity. Tay Ho's location is very convenient. A ride to the city center will take about 20 minutes. The district is connected to a couple of big highways that make daily commuting really easy. At the same time, the district is separated from the highways by smaller roads, so that it's not too noisy. Convenient and relaxing would probably be the best two words to describe this district. Tay Ho has a number of supermarkets that sell all sorts of local and foreign food. There's a massive variety of accommodation to stay here too. Prices would usually start from somewhere around $300 for a studio apartment and going up to thousands of dollars for living in a villa near the lake. The choice is really wide, especially now in 2021, when tourists can't enter Vietnam while many expats are leaving the country. One more thing that I would like to mention is attractions. There's a plenty of things to do here. For instance, there's a number of beautiful temples to check out. I've counted over 5 temples and pagodas, and probably there's even more of them here. One of them is Chang Quoc Pagoda, that is considered to be one of the oldest and most beautiful in the world. Also, if you want to ride a bike, Tay Ho would be one of the nicest places to go in Hanoi. There are many beautiful streets with some really nice views. The only thing is that traffic in Hanoi is rather chaotic and you have to be really careful when you drive. But I guess this video won't be full without talking about the downsides. First is probably a general issue of Hanoi pollution. Unfortunately, air here is not as clean as we would like it to be, and streets sometimes are quite dirty. Another reason why some of my friends have moved out of Tay Ho is noise. Some places can be really loud because of cafes, bars, or construction sites which can appear out of nowhere. A building next door can be demolished in one night, and then you might end up living next to a noisy construction site for the rest of the year. Also, the price of living here is pretty high comparing to other districts in Hanoi. At the same time, houses here are built in a pretty chaotic manner, so that it is very often that you might not have any view from your window. The last issue that I'd like to mention is the challenges for pet owners. Sometimes animals here get stolen, and also there are plenty of stray dogs that can be quite aggressive. So yeah, that's all about Tay Ho. It's got its ups and downs. Your experience of living here might be better or worse depending on the place that you choose to live. I was pretty lucky that I don't have any bars, schools, busy roads or construction sites next to me, so that my living here is rather smooth. I like Tay Ho for its relaxing vibe, convenience, easy commuting, and a vast variety of cafes, bars and restaurants. So this will do for now. Thank you for watching. Tell what you think about this video. Is your experience of living here the same as mine? Would you like to move to live here or not? Leave a comment in the section below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.